What's up, everybody? Justin here. Just thought I'd do a video and give my review on last night's Monday Night Raw from Brooklyn. The third night of WWE being in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The third sellout in a row. That is damn impressive, I think. That's really impressive. 3 sellouts in the same city, in the same arena. That's awesome. Congrats to WWE for putting on a great show Saturday night. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in a pretty damn good SummerSlam. There were probably 2 or 3 very good matches on SummerSlam. And then Monday Night Raw. That was epic. That was great also. So 3 sellouts, 3 nights in a row. That was awesome. Congratulations, WWE. Now I'm going to talk about a little bit. Hopefully this video does not go over 10 minutes because I don't want to talk about Monday Night Raw last night that long. So I'm going to start it off with Raw last night. Night after SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar comes out. He's pissed off, he's angry, and he has a right to be because The Undertaker tapped out and the referee did not see it. We all know that. So Brock got screwed, and in my opinion, he never lost. He didn't tap, he didn't submit, he didn't get pinned, he didn't get counted out, he didn't get disqualified, so Brock did not lose in my opinion. Paul Heyman gets on the mic. Epic promo, epic rant on the mic from Heyman. Calls out The Undertaker, says, "Get out here. Brock Lesnar wants to fight you tonight again." And that Brock versus Taker 3 is going to happen. So that shows you right there in the future, probably at Survivor Series, we're going to get Brock versus The Undertaker at Survivor Series because this year's Survivor Series is the 25th anniversary of The Undertaker being in the WWE. He's been there 25 years. Coming this November, it'll be 25 years for The Undertaker in the WWE. The longest active superstar that the WWE has on their roster. Even though he's not full-time, Undertaker is still a part of the roster. And he still gets paid by the WWE, and he has a contract until after WrestleMania. The Undertaker's contract runs out, so he's still a part of the active roster, and he's been there the longest as a wrestler. The second longest is probably Mark Henry. He's been there a very long time, since '96. And I know Triple H, he's running things, he's a COO, but he's not an active wrestler right now. He only really wrestles at WrestleMania. So, Triple H, he's been there a very long time, also since '95. Anyways, back to Monday Night Raw. Paul Heyman calls out Undertaker. He does not come out. But who does come out? Bo Dallas comes out. And the crowd is pretty excited and pretty surprised that Bo Dallas is coming out to get in the ring with Brock Lesnar and go face-to-face with the Beast. Because the fans know in Brooklyn, Bo is going to die. He's going to get murdered. He's going to get taken to Suplex City and basically get killed live on Raw. So, Bo says something like, I think he said, I can't really remember, "You didn't beat The Undertaker because you didn't believe," or some crap like that. Brock, of course, takes Bo to Suplex City, beats the crap out of him, F5s him, leaves the ring, comes back, beats up Bo some more, comes back again, and hits another F5. So, that was awesome. That was a great kickoff to Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam 2015. Up next, I'm going to talk about The New Day. The New Day wins I forget who they beat. I think it was Lucha Dragons, I think. I can't remember. I don't know why. I just watched it again last night to see the Dudleys return again because it was an awesome moment. And I loved it. I marked out. I'm a big fan of the Dudley Boyz. They're legends. They're the only tag team legends that really are alive that can be part of the WWE. And they can still go. I believe they're in their 40s, and they can still put on great matches, and they can still go with the guys 20 years younger than them. So the Dudley Boyz still got it. Indeed, definitely, they still got it. So the Dudleys, the New Day wins, and they start dancing. Big E was dancing ridiculous at SummerSlam. He was moving around like he was a male stripper. That made me laugh. It was just funny to see. So the New Day and Big E and Kofi start dancing. Xavier Woods is on the trumpet or whatever the hell that thing is called, that instrument. Dudley Boyz, pyro hits, and then their music hits. Brooklyn goes fucking crazy. They pop. They love it. They love seeing the Dudley Boyz return to the WWE. And the Dudleys hit the ring. They pull Xavier Woods off the ring apron. They take out Kofi. And then they take Big E out, throw him out of the ring. And then they get Bubba Ray pushes Devon, says, "Get the tables." The crowd pops and says, "Get the tables" along with them. This was a great, great moment in Monday Night Raw history, having the Dudley Boyz return after a 10-year absence. They've been gone 10 years. They were in TNA as Team 3D, but WWE will never mention. They won't mention that Bully Ray or Bubba Ray Dudley was a world champion because they just won't mention TNA. WWE never does mention TNA. So the Dudleys were there for almost 10 years, but WWE isn't going to mention it. They'll just say the Dudleys are back after 10 years of being gone. So the Dudley Boyz set up a table, hit 3D, the Dudley Death Drop, through the table, hit it on Xavier Woods. That got a huge pop, and that was awesome. I marked the fuck out. When I heard the Dudleys music hit, I couldn't believe it. And I was really excited. I was surprised. I was happy. I was fired up. I was marking out. I loved it. And it was a great, great moment for the fans. And thank you, WWE, for bringing the Dudley Boyz back. The tag team division, just with the Dudley Boyz in it, the tag team division is going to be better and better with them back, for sure. I can guarantee you that the tag division will be back better than ever with the Dudley Boyz back on the roster to work with all the young tag teams around. And they'll just put the other tag teams, the Dudleys will just get the other tag teams over, and they'll just put on better matches with each other more and more and more just by being able to work with the Dudley Boyz. So the Dudley Boyz are back. That's fucking awesome. I loved it. And they will have their first match back in the WWE this Thursday on SmackDown. The Dudleys will compete in their first match in a WWE ring in the first time in over 10 years. So that's exciting. I'll be watching SmackDown for once to see the Dudleys back in the ring. So you have Brock take out Bull. That was awesome. Great kickoff to Raw. Then you had the Dudleys return. That was awesome. And then I think during the third hour, or right before the third hour, you have Jon Stewart on the microphone and says he did what he did, turning and screwing John Cena because he didn't want Cena to break Ric Flair's record. That got a pop. And I respect Jon Stewart for saying that. because a lot of fans agree with them. They do not want to see John Cena break the great Nature Boy Ric Flair's record. Nobody wants to see that except for Cena marks or his baby kid fans. Anyways, Jon Stewart, actually Ric Flair's music hits and the Nature Boy Ric Flair comes back and returns to Raw. Probably for one night only, but he still was back. Ric Flair gets on the microphone, talks a little bit, actually puts over John Cena and says if he's the guy that'll break it, that Ric Flair is fine with that. And I'm sure he is fine with it. And John Cena, he is a good guy, but I don't want to see him break the record, really, at all. But he will. It's just a matter of time. Probably 2016, he'll win the title. He could even win the goddamn title at WrestleMania 32 to break the record. So they could book a match with Cena at WrestleMania 32 saying Cena's going for Ric Flair's record to get people to want to see WrestleMania and buy the network. Anyways, so Flair is in the ring and then John Cena comes out. And John Cena looks angry, pissed off, and says to Jon Stewart on the microphone, "You did what you had to do." And then John Cena goes, I gotta do what I gotta do. Picks up Jon Stewart, hits him with a AA. That was pretty exciting to see Jon Stewart take the AA. That was an exciting moment again on Raw. That was the third exciting, good moment of Raw so far. We had 3 pretty damn good moments. As I said, Brock taking out both, the Dudleys return, Flair returns, and Cena hits a AA on Jon Stewart. I'm sure WWE loved that. Loved having Jon Stewart back on Monday Night Raw because the guy's going to give them mainstream press for sure. And Jon Stewart getting hit with a AA is probably going to get the WWE more and more press than they got from Jon Stewart appearing at SummerSlam as a host. So, good move by WWE bringing Jon Stewart back for Raw and him agreeing to get hit with a AA. That was a great decision. I know Jon Stewart is a wrestling fan, big WWE fan, so big ups to him for getting hit with that AA. If I was a celebrity, I would do the same thing. I would agree to get hit with a AA because I'm a big fan. So, Cena hits Stewart with AA. Last segment. Seth Rollins with Triple H and Stephanie in the ring to reveal the Seth Rollins statue. I knew there was not going to be a statue under the box. When they revealed it, there was no statue. I was thinking it could be Kane. I said on Twitter it was going to be Kane under the box. Or it was going to be Sting under the box. Or it could have been Undertaker under the box. To just chokeslam Seth Rollins, tombstone him, take him out. Maybe that could have set up a Seth Rollins versus Undertaker title match at No Night of Champions. But that's not going to happen now, obviously. Because Undertaker, after Raw, I read on some wrestling site that Undertaker flew back to Texas before Raw. So Taker was not in the house at all. I didn't really know that. And I had some people on Twitter tell me during Raw, Undertaker is back in Texas. I didn't really know. I didn't know if I should believe them or not. I just didn't respond to them. Anyways, the box is revealed, and it's Sting standing there. His face paint up here was kind of worn off. I thought that was kind of odd and weird, but maybe he didn't have enough time to paint the top. I don't know why his paint got worn off. Anyways, Sting was standing on where the statue was supposed to be. Sting was standing there, staring at Seth Rollins, ready to take him out and get his revenge for what the Authority did to him and what Triple H did to him, costing him a victory at WrestleMania. So Sting steps down into the ring, and Stephanie and Triple H bail. They get out of the ring real fast. They don't want any part of Sting. So Sting corners Seth Rollins in the corner. Rollins looks scared to death, and he should be. He's a heel, and great facials by Seth Rollins. He looks scared to death of Sting. Great job by him. He drops the title. Sting starts going crazy, beating the crap out of Seth Rollins. Right hands over and over, backhands, right hands, and the backhands punches that Sting uses. He's been doing that for years and years. I always love that about the guy. Anyways, does a stinger splash, hits Rollins with a stinger splash. Rollins goes out of the ring, backs up, and joins Triple H and Stephanie. And then Sting sees the title laying in the ring. He picks it up, stares at it like he wants it. He wants the WWE Championship, a championship he has never held in his legendary, epic, iconic career that he's had. He stares at the WWE title, holds it up, and then Michael Cole and the announcers say, I didn't really expect this. They say out of nowhere, stay tuned on the WWE Network for an exclusive interview with Triple H and the Authority. And Stephanie and Rollins join Triple H on the network. Triple H is pissed, and he says, Renee Young, I should have finished Sting when I had the chance, but I didn't. And then he starts slapping Seth Rollins on the chest, slapping him, saying, I'm booking. Basically, Triple H books the Night of Champions main event right there backstage and says to Seth Rollins that, Sting, you want Seth Rollins for the WWE title, you got it. It's Seth Rollins versus Sting at Night of Champions for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm excited about that. Really excited. I don't expect Sting to win, but I would definitely mark out if Sting did win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I think it'd be great, and it would be a great moment in wrestling history and WWE history to have Sting win the WWE Championship. And I know they call it the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but I still like to call it the WWE Championship because that's what it really is still. So if Sting does win the title, he could be he could show up a little bit more than Brock Lesnar did. When Brock Lesnar won it, he only worked Night of Champions and then he was gone. He was off of 3 pay-per-views. October, November, December, Brock was not on those pay-per-views defending the title at all. And then he came back, Royal Rumble, and defended it, finally. So if Sting does win it, I think he could show up on a couple Raws, and he could work. He could work the October and work Survivor Series as WWE Champion and the December pay-per-view as WWE Champion. But again, maybe Sting, maybe they had Sting lose at WrestleMania because Vince or somebody, probably Vince, knew I'll have Sting lose at WrestleMania in his WWE debut because I'm going to give him the WWE Championship in his next match. In his next match, his second match in the WWE is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm very happy, very excited about that. It's great news, and it just makes Night of Champions better and must-see TV. It makes everybody want to see Night of Champions because Sting is now getting a title shot. And I was very happy to see the Dudleys return. Very excited to see Sting back and return. And I didn't expect them to have Sting return, really, and get a title shot against Seth Rollins. I think it'll be a good match. Seth Rollins can pull a good match out of anybody, and Sting can still go. You've seen the punches he delivered to Seth Rollins. The guy still has a lot of energy and a lot of fight left in him. He's not ready to retire yet. So that's my Monday Night Raw review for the after SummerSlam edition of Monday Night Raw. It was a very, very fun Raw. Very great surprises for the fans. And it was a very good Raw. I'm not going to do all these. I'm not going to do every week a Monday Night Raw review because it would be too much and too stupid. And Raw is not going to be as good every Monday like it was after SummerSlam. It just is not going to be, and I hope everybody out there knows that. It's just not going to be that good every week because this was a special show. They wanted to give the crowd a surprise in Brooklyn, have the Dudleys return, and have Sting return to basically to promote Night of Champions Sting versus Rollins. And another thing, they're not going to have Jon Stewart show up on any more Monday Night Raws, I'm pretty sure, after last night. So a lot of special stuff happened on the show. I really enjoyed last night's Raw. I'll give it from a 1 to 10 rating. 10 being the best. I'll say Raw last night was I'll say a 8 or 8.5 because of what Brock did in the Dudleys and Sting. The Divas match, I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed seeing Team PCB, but the Divas match, I did not enjoy the Bellas winning. And I understand the Bellas cannot lose every match, but I didn't enjoy the match. And the crowd kind of ruined it for me. The stupid crowd in Brooklyn started chanting CM Punk during the Divas match. So that pissed me off, and that ruined the Divas match for me. Anyways, this was my Monday Night Raw for after SummerSlam review. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to do many more Raw reviews. I'll probably do a Raw review after Night of Champions, and probably after every pay-per-view I'll do a Raw review, but that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.